This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Today we honor those who serve to protect our nation's freedom. We'll take you to some local Veterans Day programs next. Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Veterans Day. I'm John Eric Poli sitting in for Ken Kara. Let's get to today's information from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. The Hazleton Area School District honored veterans in the area with a breakfast and ceremony for all of those who served. Hazleton Area High School social studies teacher Enrica Bellucci organizes the event each year with the assistance of members of the Hazleton Area senior class. Following the breakfast, veterans head into the auditorium where a video presentation is shown to honor veterans. After the video, there were some brief words from students and patriotic music performed by the Hazleton Area High School Chorus and Band. The veterans in attendance were honored to be there.
It means a lot to honor the veterans, my fellow comrades on this day. It just means a lot. But then we come here and have civilians such as the high school every year. As the past couple of years, I can remember Mr. Patron and his staff having this get together. It's overwhelming.
It means a lot to me to be with all the other veterans today because all these different veterans here have served their country in different capacities in the Army, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard, the Air Force, in different wars. I've seen people here from my generation who have been in Iraq and Afghanistan, but I've seen people all the way through Korea, Vietnam, World War II, so it's just kind of neat to see the bond that we all have together.
See more from the event on our sister show, Community NEPA News, tonight at 5:30 p.m. Hear from Superintendent Brian Upplinger, Enrica Bellucci, and United States Army veterans Dan Watrow and Jason Helfer. Another school in our area paid tribute to the brave men and women who have served and continue to serve in our nation's armed forces. On Friday, students at Marion Catholic High School in Tamaqua held a Veterans Day Mass and program. The guest speaker was Marion graduate Christine LeClaire, a member of the class of '98 and a veteran.
When I came home from Iraq, we had the Vietnam vets who kind of led the charge and welcomed us home and showed us their appreciation. So as veterans now, we hope to do the same.
Today we talked about the importance of really thanking our veterans and making sure that we show them great gratitude, and really just remembering that Veterans Day is not just about people who are deceased or anything like that. It's really just everyone who has ever served our country and sacrificed everything pretty much for us and the people here.
My grandfather and my dad has served. He was an officer in the Army for 4 years, and I have a lot of family members previous to that who have served, and just how their contribution has changed my life, but also the lives of a lot of other people. What veterans do for us, they give us the freedoms that we have today.
To all our veterans, thank you for your service, and be sure to watch a Veterans Day special tonight at 9:30 p.m. and tomorrow at 11 a.m. on SSPTV. Well, in other news, people were rowing and biking as part of an event called Calories for a Cause. The 24-hour fundraiser kicked off at 6 p.m. on Friday night and then wrapped up at the same time on Saturday at CrossFit in Drums.
Trying to raise money for one of our members that was recently diagnosed with a brain tumor. He had an event here in our gym, and one of our staff members was able to resuscitate him. We sent him to the hospital, and it turned out he had a brain tumor that is cancer. He had to have surgery, and he's had to really endure a lot of big changes and have to endure some expenses as well. He can't drive and has to have people do that for him and pay for that. So we've tried to raise some money for him because it's part of our family. We feel we try to owe it to him to help him out.
If you would like to donate to the cause, you can contact CrossFit Drums at 570-657-8130. Well, who's hungry for some delicious pizza? I know I am. You can call us now at 570-455-7267, extension 108, to enter to win a gift card to Booty's Place in the Churchill Mall. Leave your full name, phone number, and today's secret word, pizza. The winner will receive a $15 gift card to Booty's Place, quality homemade food made to order. Remember, you can win only once every 30 days on SSPTV.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
This cool weather shot is courtesy of Ken Kara. It's probably hard to tell on your screen, but there's a little black dot over the sun. That dot is the planet Mercury. Well, now after showing you an awesome weather shot, let's get to that not so awesome forecast. Tonight after 11 p.m., we're going to have an 80% chance of rain. And then as the night goes on, the temperatures will drop and that rain is going to start turning into snow. Then on Tuesday morning, everyone please be careful on your way to work because we're going to have a mix of rain and snow before 11 a.m. Then on Tuesday night, make sure to bundle up. The low will be 13 degrees and the wind chill is going to make things feel like it's -1 outside. On Wednesday, we'll have sunny skies, but it's still going to be chilly out. We're going to have a high of 27 degrees. Then at night, we'll have a low around 17. Then after a few cold days, it's going to feel like a heat wave out there on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, it will be cloudy all day. We'll have a high of 35 and a low of 24. And then on Friday, we'll have a sunny day with temperatures over 40 degrees. Also note that due to tomorrow's forecast, the Lehigh Valley Health Network's Senior Choice Lunch and Learn has been rescheduled to Thursday, November 14th at 11:30 a.m. at Premier Catering in Hazleton. Just one score for you on today's SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. It comes from a very important football game that happened over the weekend. Tamaqua avenged a loss from earlier in the season as they knocked off the Schuylkill League champion North Schuylkill Spartans in the PIAA District 11 Class 3A Championship. The 20-0 victory over North Schuylkill marked Tamaqua's first ever district championship in football and their first football championship of any kind since 1962. The Blue Raiders will head to the suburbs of Philadelphia this week, where they will play Pope John Paul II in a sub-regional final. Well, coming up, Ken Kara plays a round of Know Your Teammate with twins on the MMI volleyball team, and Lisa Sugart has this week's community feature on a local American Legion celebrating 100 years of service. Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. Parents can explore all the benefits of having an MMI education for their children at Visitation Night on Wednesday. For more information, you can call the school at 570-636-1108 or you can log on to MMIprep.org. The Protect Yourself from Common Senior Scams event will be held on Thursday at the Laurel Mall. For more information, you can call 570-453-1344. The Hazleton Avenue's Rehabilitation Partners are ready to take your Christmas plant orders. The final day to make a purchase is Monday, November 18th. And anyone that would like to participate or be a vendor in the Festival of Wreaths or the Holiday Night Market, you must RSVP by Friday, November 22nd. To RSVP, you can call the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce or you can visit downtownhazleton.org. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. James Alvin Kingfish Fisher of Freeland. A graveside service will be held Wednesday at 11 a.m. at the Freeland Cemetery. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the McNulty Funeral Home. Matilda R. Flame of Shepton. Mass will be Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Joseph's Parish in Shepton. Friends may call Tuesday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the church. The Orovitz Funeral Home in Shenandoah is in charge of arrangements. And Daniel Novak of Freeland. A graveside service will be held Thursday at 11 a.m. at St. Anne's Cemetery in Freeland. The McNulty Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Today's social and obituary report is brought to you by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory. Call 570-788-0977 or go to harmonfuneral.com.